Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So I'm back with part 2 of my Photocard organization video. This one I think is going to be a lot longer than the other one, which is why I basically had to split it into 2 videos. So for this one I'm still going to be answering some questions. I still have I think more than half of them to get through. Let's go ahead and get started. I have already sleeved everything and I have everything in a pile right here. Plus I have another pile over there and then a third pile over there. So we have a lot to get through, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. While I'm putting away these first few cards, I'll be answering the first question, which is, why is Jimin your bias? I feel like I cannot eloquently express why I like Jimin. Number one, I always like dancers typically. I typically am more inclined to bias main or lead dancers anyway. So I like that. Also, I like his personality a lot. So those I think are the 2 main things. I think he's really talented. I think he's really nice. I don't know, it's hard to articulate why you are attracted to people in general. I feel like why you're attracted to your friends or why you are attracted to, whoever. So I just do. He just is. It wasn't a conscious decision I really made. It just kind of happened that way. So I'm sorry that answer's not very good probably, but that's the truth. And then, yeah, so I finished this page now for JK, so let's keep going. I'm still, I think, no, I have one of these. So I'm missing just the Yokohama card for JK for I Need You, which hopefully I should be able to find at some point. Run Handshake. I have this for Namjoon. And then I should have the Run Handshake for JK. I should be able to find it soon. Hopefully I had it and then it never got delivered to Nyoko's warehouse, so I got a refund and I was really upset, but it is what it is. But yeah, moving right along. So what price range is good for DVD photo cards? Do you subtract a number from the cost of the DVD to know? I would say $25 to $35 is a good price for a DVD photo card. It depends obviously on the original price of the DVD. So if the original price of the DVD is only $45, I would say maybe $20 or $25 is a good price. But some of the DVDs are more expensive, especially the Japanese DVDs or like the Japanese Fifth Muster and stuff like that. Those DVDs themselves are more expensive, so the cards are obviously going to be a little bit more expensive. People definitely overcharge for those, the DVD photo cards I mean. But I would say anywhere from $25 to maybe $45. $45 would be more older DVDs, so third muster, fourth muster, those kind of DVD photo cards. And then depending on what member you want to collect, so you can get Namjoon for $15 to $20 for a lot of the DVDs. But JK is obviously going to be on the other end of that, where he can sometimes be $45 or $50 for a newly released DVD photo card. So it depends a lot, but definitely don't ever pay more than the DVD cost itself unless the DVD is out of print. So the 2017 memories, even 2018 memories, some of those cards are quite expensive, but the DVD is also out of print. So there's not really an option. But for newly released DVDs, so Fifth Muster, the Korean version of Fifth Muster, etc., etc., you can still buy those DVDs in a lot of places sealed. So I would never pay more than the value of the DVD for the card. But I hope that answered your question. What motivates you to keep collecting? I'm a Virgo. I don't know. I'm a completionist, so I want to see all of my sets done. Plus I really still enjoy BTS as a group, so it kind of gives me something to do in between their comebacks. As stupid as that sounds, it makes it so I'm not just twiddling my fingers waiting for them to come back. Did I finish Journey? Oh, holy shit. So I finished Journey. I didn't really realize that I was going to finish that in this video. I'm still waiting, I think, on I'm still waiting on Namjoon's changing jacket and then Namjoon and JK's fan club postcard. But I finished all of their 9 pocket stuff, which is really good. So for this entire section then, it looks nice having all 3 of them. So for this entire section then, I'm just missing JK's Yokohama, JK's Run Handshake, and then that's it. So literally 2 cards away from being donezo, which is so nice. Yeah. I feel like did I answer your question about like what motivates me to keep collecting? I don't know, I'm like self-motivated. So we have a few of these little HMV postcard thingies. So what I'm going to do for these is put Namjoon and Jimin here on the front, and then I'm going to put JK on the back of Namjoon because the back is just like a postcard. Like there's nothing on the back really, so we're going to do that like that. There we go. So yeah, like that. And then I have a few of these youth photos. So someone asked me which pages would you recommend storing the In the Soup photo cards in. They fit in my 8 pockets. So I had multiple people tell me that the soup cards would not fit in an 8 pocket sleeve, but they fit in my 8 pockets like no problem. So I don't know what to tell you guys, but I have my final Jimin youth photo card here, or not photo card, but like photo. So I'm gonna put that there, and then I think I'm gonna keep this one on the front page. I'm gonna have to like move everything over. Shit. Did I order this one twice? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. I was about to kind of have a fit. These are maybe. These are all group, and these are units. So I feel like this organization is not going to make sense to anyone but myself. But we have group, and then we have unit. So I'm actually going to move. So there's 8 here, plus I have 9. I think there's only 9 of these. So I think I have all of the group and units. So we have Jimin and Hobby unit, other units in this group, and then all of the group where they're on the train tracks. Cool. So then we have these JK ones. I don't know how I'm gonna, because then there's gonna be 6, and I'm gonna have like 2 empty spaces. These cards are so freaking annoying. Oh my god. Yeah, even if I did like 3, 3, 3, I would still end up with empty spaces, so. Jeez. What is this? Okay, so we're just gonna put JK away, and I will have a mental breakdown later about how many of these cards there are and how they are. I'm gonna have an empty space no matter what I do, but whatever. It's chill. We're cool. So I got 2 of JK's. I have all of Namjoon's on the way, so then I'll basically just be missing the one of JK. The one of JK where he is in this shirt, and it's with the like kind of white beige background. And then we'll be good. So these youth cards are done. So my next question, blah, 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 blah. My next question, oh, did I get another one of these? Lol. Okay. Well, this will be for sale then. My next question is, which are the cities you would like to see Bangtan live? Do you mean like which ones do I want to see them live in, or do you mean like which ones do I want to see them live in? For live, I don't really have an answer, but to see them live in concert, I definitely want to go and see them in South Korea at some point. I really wanted to do that this year. I really wanted to go see Muster this year in South Korea, but obviously with everything that happened, that couldn't happen. I try every time to get the raffle, and I'm always unsuccessful. So, yeah. But I really want to see them in Seoul at some point. In terms of other cities, I've seen BTS play in Chicago, New York, and LA, and Hong Kong. Those are the 4 places I've been to see them before. I think it'd be cool to go to one of their shows in Brazil, because they always seem to have a really fun time there. But yeah, I mean, I think they do a good show no matter what, so it's not really something I've thought too much about. But like maybe those 2 places, Seoul and maybe Brazil. But yeah, I think that's my answer. So next up I have a few of these kind of things. I have the changing jackets, I have a few flyers. So let's see what we got. I don't think I have any of this stuff. I have JK, so I need a 2-pocket page. I think I'm like running low on these 2 pockets, so hopefully I don't run out. But we have JK's mic drop, both of the things for this. I don't think I have either of his Blood, Sweat, and Tears things, and I'm not sure if I have Namjoon's Blood, Sweat, and Tears photo that's like this. And what else? Am I still missing? I still don't have Namjoon's mic drop one like this either. Okay, so I have a few more things for Namjoon. I think I got JK's one of these things. Yes, I did. So the next question, what's your favorite hair color on Jimin or BTS in general? I mean, Jimin's like a natural blonde, so I like it when he has lighter hair like that. I think it looks good. My favorite's probably his silver hair, maybe. Like what he had for Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And I also really like the pink that he did for Persona. I like the pink for Persona way more than the pink for Spring Day. The pink for Spring Day was a little too light for me. But the pink for Persona was really nice. I like that kind of like washed out purple he had during some of the concerts in like 2019, like early 2019. Those are some of my favorites though for him. For BTS in general, Namjoon, my favorite hairstyle is his Persona, the blonde that he had during Persona. I think that's my favorite. I really like the blue he did for Dynamite as well, but I think the blonde Persona is like iconic. For Jin, it would be the blonde from Fire Era. That's the best look. I also really like that kind of like rose gold color he did during Blood, Sweat, and Tears. For Yoongi, obviously we have like mint Yoongi. I really like the like really like white blonde almost he did during Auguste's, like the first mixtape. I like all of them with black hair obviously, but like for colors, I mean, for Hobie, I actually really like Hobie with dark hair. Like I tend to like his like black hair the best. So I would say maybe black for Hobie, which might be a little bit boring. Jim and I already talked about. Tae, definitely DNA, the silver DNA haircut was like the best haircut he's ever had. Yeah, that's like my favorite one. I'm trying to think what else he's had. Yeah, because none of the rest really compare to that one. And then for JK, I mean, I really like his cherry hair as well, but like, I really like the styling they did with Fire, where they had it kind of like wavy-ish almost. I thought that looked really cute. I liked, there was like a section of the time that he had long hair that I liked. So like the is it Latte? The concert, everyone knows the picture I'm talking about. That length was really nice. And I even kind of liked the way it looked at the Saudi Arabia concert. But it kind of got like a little, he needed to like do a different kind of cut for it. Cause like in Bon Voyage 4, I thought it looked a little bit of a mess, but that was probably also because it wasn't really styled. But yeah, that's my favorites, I think, for all of them. I basically just like stopped what I was doing to think about that for 5 minutes. But next up we have JK's Face Yourself flyer. So I'm actually going to put this behind Namjoon up here, going the other direction. There we go. Like that. Yeah, there we go. What else do we have? I have Namjoon's flyer here. So done with Fake Love for Namjoon. Next question is, do you know why Japanese armies and maybe Korean armies too collect multiples of their biases photo cards? I do not know why they do that, and I did not know that they did that until one time I asked on my Instagram, I asked everyone, I was like, what are some pet peeves you have about collecting? And someone was like, when people collect, you know, like 9 of the same photo card and put it on a page. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I'd never seen that before. But apparently it's something really common for Japanese collectors. I don't know how common it is for Korean collectors. I mean, I don't know why they do it. Like, it doesn't bother me that they do it. It's just, I don't really get it. Because I like having pages where the cards are different. But that's just me. I don't know. I don't know why they do it though. But moving along, I think I'm done with all. Oh no, wait. I still have these changing jackets. I might try and just. No, I guess I'll just put Jim in here. And then get a page going for JK. So I'm done with Jimin for Journey. So that's awesome. And then JK, I just need his postcard, which I have purchased. That postcard was so expensive. I'm like so annoyed about that package I had, like that, because the package that I ordered with the full set, it was from the Japanese fan club, so it would have had all of the freaking postcards. I'm like really annoyed with the post office about that, because like they totally screwed it up, and like now I had to pay for this one, I had to pay for Namjoon's, I had to pay for Jimin's, and like Jimin and Namjoon's weren't that expensive, but JK's was like freaking stupid expensive. But whatever. It's enough about that. Let me see what else I need to get. I'm kind of treating this like a inventory as well. So I have everything for that. I have everything for this. I have everything for lights. What do I have up here? I think it's mainly, I need this photo for Namjoon, and then I need both the flyer and the photo for JK, and then I need this photo for Namjoon. Yeah, and then I'll basically be done. So I'm making good progress here. I just have a few more things that I need to get. And now we can move on to, I have some army booth items. Yeah, they go here. Okay. I'm like, how is anything organized? Okay, so I have this third muster army. Oop, how did I do this? Let me actually put this up here. I'm gonna do it like that. And we have Namjoon. I hate these freaking sleeves sometimes. And then I have the other Namjoon. And then we have JK. And then I have the one from Wings Tour, which is just gonna go right there for right now because I don't have anywhere else to put it. So I'm making slow progress here. Next up we have a few broadcast cards. And then the next question I have, did you ever find out if your Yoongi PC from a recent haul was real or not? Yes, it was real. I compared it to the one that I had bought from another seller, and it was real. I sold it to one of my friends on Instagram for the same price that I got it for. But this is Namjoon's Run Photocard, by the way. It's just gonna go on this like catch-all pre-fire page that I have. But yeah, it was real. That seller that was a scammer. She admitted to scamming on Facebook and everything. Basically what had happened was she was like legit, and then she got scammed by a Korean seller, and so she lost money on that, and so she decided to start scamming other people in order to get that money back. But then she kind of dug herself into a hole because people kept opening PayPal cases against her because obviously the shit was fake. So that's basically what happened with that. So she was a scammer. She admitted to it. But yeah, perils of buying things on the internet, I think. Anyway, moving on, I have the group card for this. So I'm just missing JK here. Since I'm now missing JK for both of these, I might try and find a set of his, because sometimes you can find the sets for both members. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. But yeah, I'm making really good progress on these broadcast cards. I still need to find Jimin Spring Day. And then I think I have all of these. But yeah, so we're looking pretty okay here. For this, I have these. So, where's Namjoon? Oh, I don't have Namjoon yet. Okay, and then I have these three. JK's gonna go here. Should I put the other two on the back, maybe? I put them on the back this way. This. And I'm just missing Namjoon, which I have purchased. I found it on Mercari Japan for a pretty good price. Okay. So I think we'll do it like that, maybe? Maybe I'll put this one up top behind Jimin. I'll have to think about that. But for right now, just missing Namjoon, who is on the way. And then, for this set, I'm missing JK. I did find it, and I was bidding on it, but the other person was like $400, and I was like, no. So we shall not be getting that right now. This I need to redo because I have quite a few that I'm gonna start collecting full buy sign for, so I need to redo this whole section. First up we have these cards. So we have Jimin, goes in the middle. And I got Namjoon. So this Namjoon one is like in way better condition than my Jimin one. I don't know if you guys can see from far away, but my Jimin one is like got rubbing all on the sides, which again, it doesn't bother me. It's just funny how like the Jimin one was like twice as expensive as the Namjoon, but it's in like worse condition, but not a big deal, like I said. I really don't want to collect all of them for this because I really honestly not super into this. So I'm just gonna actually put this in JK spot because I know I'm not gonna get JKs for a hot minute. I do have all of these though. So we have Namjoon, we have Jimin, we have JK, and I do want to get all of them for this season's greetings. I just really like this summer package or whatever the hell, season's greetings, whatever this is from. I don't know. I just am not really into the photos for Namjoon or JK. I'm really like not even really into the photo for Jimin, but I think it's at least cute. I don't really like the Namjoon or JK ones, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna collect those or what. But here is one page. Well, maybe I'll take it out and put it on another page at least. Yeah, here's what this page looks like for now. So maybe, what do I have here? I do want to get them. Maybe I will do another catch-all page. I want to get all of them for this. And then I'm gonna have all of them for this. So then maybe have like a catch-all page right here that has everything that's left over. Okay, and then I have another question. I have a lot of more questions. I just stopped for a second. What was the first photo card you ever pulled from an album? I think the first album I ever got was BTS Love Yourself Her version L. I'm pretty sure I pulled Taeyoung, but I might have pulled Yoongi. It was either Tae or Yoongi, because those were the two pulls I had from that album version. Because what I had done was I ordered one on Amazon, and then I ordered the full set from like the Big Hit website. So I'm pretty sure it was either Taeyoung or Yoongi. I can't honestly remember fully which one was which. After that, I got obviously the other versions of Love Yourself Her, and then I started to go back and get like their older albums, so like You Never Walk Alone, etc., etc. I got a lot of those off of Amazon actually, because I didn't really know what the hell I was doing at the time. But it worked out. Okay, so this thing goes here. Okay, so this is gonna kind of be my new catch-all page. And then, I don't know, have I bought this Namjoon? Is that gonna be in here somewhere? I thought I might have bought this already. Maybe not. I don't know. I need to figure out if I have this Namjoon thing already on the way or not. But moving on. A few more things. Where the hell is this? I thought this was... Oh, it goes all the way back here. Okay, never mind. JK. We'll keep going this way. This is... Mott's Tour ring. And then I have this, which is actually, I think, the coin pouch, which I don't even think I have Jimin's. Yeah, I don't even have Jimin's equivalent for this. So I guess I shall make, I'll just put it on this page. But yeah, I need to get Jimin and JK for that then. I think I have JK's on the way for this and this. So this page will be done soon. And then... I'm pretty sure I don't have this for JK. I might have this for him though. And I know I don't have that. So then I'll just be missing a few more things. But I think that's it for this section. So we have this. This needs a sleeve though. I don't know why I didn't... already sleeve it. I pre-sleeved everything, so I thought I would have gotten this, but I guess I didn't. But now this page is done. Woohoo! Looks really nice. So I decided to just collect bias line for Japanese 5th muster. I was really tempted to collect OT7 for it, but I told myself no. I was like, you don't need that in your life, because I knew if I collected OT7 for Japanese 5th muster, then I would want to go back and collect OT7 for this, and for this, and I was like, I don't have the time or money to be doing that right now. So that's kind of what I decided there. I do have, I think, Namjoon's little flyer. So let's get this in here. So my next question is, do you ever get overwhelmed when collecting bias line? Not particularly. Not really with collecting bias line. I mean, I get overwhelmed sometimes just collecting all the things that I collect. But that's kind of like a summation of everything. That's not really like one group or even like one member is overwhelming me. And I mean, it's easier for... Oh shit, I got the wrong sleeve. It's easier for me as well because I kind of know what I'm collecting. Like I have everything Like I know what I want to get, so I'm not really just like wandering around too much, if that makes sense. So no, I mean, I don't really find it that overwhelming. It's just, it's overwhelming in terms of like the sheer amount, but that's not that bad for me at least. Here's non-June. I think if you are getting overwhelmed, then I would think you should maybe take a break, and also evaluate to make sure you're collecting things you want to collect. Because typically I feel like when you start feeling overwhelmed, it's telling you that like you're collecting too much or you're trying to go too fast or something like that. So I would evaluate like internally to see how you're doing if you're feeling that way. But yeah, that's kind of my answer, I guess, for that one. And then what are your hobbies outside of K-pop/collecting? I mean, I like to read, I like watching movies and TV shows. I'm really into hockey, actually, like ice hockey. I haven't been keeping up with it as much though since I moved to this to where I live now, but I've liked hockey for quite a while. Those are kind of like my main things that I do. I listen to music other than K-pop a lot. But yeah, I mean, basic stuff. I don't really like play sports myself. I don't really, I'm trying to think what else, like what are other things people do. I really like actually creating the YouTube videos that I do. So, I mean, I don't know if that counts as a hobby. It's kind of K-pop related. Yeah, those are kind of the things I do outside of collecting or K-pop. So let's keep going. So my next question is, did you confront the seller of the fake mini photo cards? So that was from Bai. So no, because it was like on Mercari Japan through Bai. So like there wasn't really a way for me to do anything about it because I had done the light plan or whatever with Bai, so I can't even get my money back, which is kind of annoying. But that's kind of the risk with the light plan, I guess. But no, I didn't confront them because there was no one for me to confront. Like it wasn't something where I could just like DM them on Instagram or whatever. And then have you ever stopped collecting a group because you just didn't like their new content? I mean, yes. That's one of the reasons that I decided to drop Erin from Everglow. So I was originally collecting her and EU. And I wanted to drop some of my collections anyway, where I was collecting multiple members for one group, like outside of BTS and Luna. So that's when I dropped Yeji from ITZY, I dropped Erin from Everglow. Those were like the main two that I dropped. But one of the reasons that I dropped Everglow in particular was because I haven't liked their new comebacks as much as their debut. Like their debut was so good, like Bon Chocolat was so good. And I felt that Adios and Dun Dun were a little bit repetitive. Like I still really like them and I still like their music. I like the B-sides. But that was definitely a factor for why I ended up actually dropping that collection. I still collect EU, like I said, but yeah. The music was not a factor at all for ITZY. It was just the amount of cards because JYP does like 6 or 7 cards per member per comeback, as well as they started doing all these fucking pre-order cards. So I was just kind of wanting to not have to collect like 15 cards a comeback going forward. So that's why I stopped collecting Yeji. I still really like ITZY's music. I actually kind of like the new album, I think the most out of any of the albums they've done so far. But yeah, that's why I stopped collecting Yeji. But yeah, I mean, I think it's totally reasonable to drop a collection. Like if you no longer are vibing with the group the same way, like I don't think that's bad. Like I don't think collecting is representative of how much love you have for a group anyway. So I think if you can't collect because of like financial reasons, personal reasons, you just don't want to, that kind of stuff, like I don't think that means you don't like the group or you don't like your bias or whatever. Like it just means you can't or you don't want to collect. Like it's fine, it's not a big deal. So I think if people want to drop collections for like basically any reason, that's fine. The next question, is there any specific hairstyle / colors you want Luna and or BTS to have for their next comebacks? For BTS, I don't really have anything that I'm like wanting them to have. I feel like they've done basically everything that I wanted them to do. For Luna, I want Go-On to not be blonde because I'm worried about her scalp. So that, I want someone to have like a really cool color, like Vivi. I want her to go back to pink or something like that because I really liked Vivi's pink hair. I thought it was really cute. So I would want her to maybe do like standout color. I want them to do something with Olivia's hair because her hair has been dark. Like, it's just been natural color, I feel like, the whole time she's been in Luna. So I wouldn't mind them doing something with Olivia's hair. I don't know. I really like the haircuts they keep giving them. So like Hassel's haircut and Eve's haircut were both like really nice. Like I really like both of them. So if they do something like that again, I would be totally down. I don't know who they would do a cut like that on. I think maybe like Hyejin would look really good like that. I don't know. Or maybe Hyejin. I do wish that they would do something with Hyejin's hair though, because it always is in her face, like when she's dancing and stuff, and I'm like, can we please like do a different hairstyle here? Like it can still be long, but maybe like put it up or, you know, braid it or do something to where it's like out of her face, because it's kind of distracting sometimes when she's dancing. But nothing like super, I don't really have like, you know, visions in my head about what I want it to look like. So the next question is, why did you decide to collect bias line when you were so close to finishing Jimin in OT7? So exactly because I was so close to finishing is why I decided to start collecting bias line. I don't enjoy like not collecting anything, you know what I mean? I want to have something going like at all times. Like I want to be working on something all the time. So because I'm basically done with OT7 at this point. Obviously like right now I'm just kind of like maintaining it and keeping up with the new releases as they come out. But because I was also like basically getting close to being done with Jimin, I wanted to keep collecting because I enjoy completing sets. I enjoy finding cards that I've been looking for a while. Like I enjoy a lot of aspects about collecting, so that's exactly why I would want to keep going even though I was basically finished. Like I really enjoy completing sets, so like being done is satisfactory to me, but I like if I can keep going then I will. But yeah, that's kind of my answer for that one. God, these like freaking bring the soul lenticulars. It barely fits in here. Is this one that tight? No. I don't know why this one was so tight. Is it in the sleeve? No. Oh well, whatever. It's in there now. It's not gonna come out. And then we have this one. Looks like that. Cool. So JK's little page is done here. So my next question is, what's your favorite album this year so far, and what do you think Kim Taehyung 1 will sound like? So I'll answer the Taehyung question first. I think it'll be like, I don't want to say like jazzy. Like he's really into that like kind of like 50s, 60s style music, so I'm kind of assuming he's going to include something like that in his mixtape. I think it'll be like maybe 4 or 5 songs. Maybe have some like singer-songwriter vibes, because that's kind of what Winter Bear and Sweet Night were both kind of like that kind of acoustic indie singer-songwriter vibe. So I'm kind of envisioning something like that. I don't know. I try not to theorize too much about how I think the members' music is going to sound, because then I end up hurting my feelings when it doesn't sound like what I wanted it, you know, like what I envision in my head to sound like. So I try not to really like speculate too much, but I envision, you know, kind of a chilled out, like a... Okay, so I just put away JK's card. I don't know when it stopped recording, but I put away JK's stuff here, as well as JK's little booklet here. But yeah, here's... What is this from? Speak Yourself Japan. I'm going to get the group, I think, in order to kind of fill up the page. But that's something where I'm not really looking for it too much. But the question about what is your dream photo card, it'll be Jimin's, that star hollow card that I've been looking for a while. Definitely that one. Outside of that one, I feel like I have most of the cards that I want. I mean, there's a few JK cards that I want just because I want to complete the collection, like the 2014 diary card and stuff like that. But like those cards are not dream cards because I don't particularly love the cards. I just want to have the set complete. So that's done. But really the card I want the most that I really like is the Jimin Star card, but that should not be surprising for anyone. Thoughts on the design of the celebratory Dynamite merch. It was fucking ugly. Like, it was awful. I really did not like it. I didn't buy anything because I thought it was ugly, so yeah, it wasn't good, at least in my opinion. I thought the soup, the In the Soup merch, I thought that was really cute. Whoever designed that is who they need to have all the time, because I actually liked quite a few things that they sold in that merch drop. But the Dynamite, like, Hot 100 one, I was like, this is all ugly. So I did not feel pressured to actually get anything from that collection. Okay, so next up we have some Butterfly Dream and Armypedia photos. So I need to get a few 3-pocket pages out. So next question, did you ever think about dropping a collection? Yes, I mean, I've dropped collections. I dropped a few of my girl group collections. I mean, I think every day about selling my BTS collection and like selling my Luna collection just because I know how much it's worth. So I mean, yes, like I think about it quite regularly. But I haven't, like, I'm obviously not really interested in selling it right now. But it is something where I think about it like quite regularly, especially with all the auctions that I've been in recently. Just because I see how much things are getting sold for, and I'm like, well, shit, I could sell mine, like my thing that I have, for that much money. I'm gonna put group, I guess, in the front. These are some Butterfly Dream photos. Jesus Christ. So I have 2 group ones. I have 2 Namjoon ones. I actually just bought another Namjoon one, I think. So I'll have 3 here, which will be nice for a 3-pocket page. And then I think for JK, I have 5, maybe 6 that I've bought. So those will be on the way as well. Haven't been able to find any of the Jimin ones that I'm missing, but that's okay. Those are the more expensive ones. All of the ones where he has orange hair are like more expensive. So for the Ono exhibition, I'm gonna put JK behind Jimin. Oh, now how am I gonna do this? Because I have this one photo here. Oh man. Oh man. What am I gonna do about this? I'm just gonna put them in 3 pockets and then I'll figure it out. But first I'm gonna organize it into era. So we have Blood, Sweat, and Tears, we have Fake Love, Love Yourself, Her, Love Yourself, Her, Love Yourself, Tear, Love Yourself, Tear. When did Euphoria was filmed? Before, or it was with Love Yourself answer. Fire, Tear, Her, Euphoria, Tear. Oh, Jesus. Here. Oh, wait, did I say this is Fire? This is Not Today. Fire, Blood, Sweat, Tears, Not Today. We're gonna do mic drop at the end. We're gonna do Her, DNA, mic drop. And then Tear. This is version O and this is version U. So this is gonna come first. God, all of them are from this. Or is this from fake? Is this from the music video? No, it's not. What the fuck am I doing? Okay. So that's gonna be like that. And then I'm gonna put this at the end. Okay. Okay. So now I need there's 15, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. And then we're gonna put them away. Okay, so while I'm putting them away, I will answer the next question. This is actually, I think, the last question. So, opinion on Big Hit releasing so much merch. I mean, Big Hit is a capitalist company. I don't really understand why people get upset when they release merch. Like, their whole, like, goal in life is to make as much money as possible. So, I mean, they're going to release a bunch of merch. Like, do I think they should? No. But I'm also not going to get butthurt when they do, if that makes sense. So, I mean, I don't appreciate it, and I'm not going to buy everything they release. But I also don't really have an opinion about it, because that's like getting mad at like Nike for releasing stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's the whole purpose they exist, is to make money. And right now, because of the situation with the virus, they cannot make the same money from touring and, you know, things like that. So they're having to make up for the money with more merch drops, and more sponsorships and ads and all of that stuff, which I'm sure you guys have noticed they've done a lot more like commercials and things like that this year than ever before. And I mean, the majority of that is because, number one, they are not busy out of the country, so they have the ability to do more of that stuff. Number two is they need to make up all the money that they lost from the concert. So I mean, another thing I guess is I don't mind it as much either when I think the merch is actually high quality. So like in the soup, I actually really liked a lot of the merch for that. So I wasn't super mad. But I don't like it when the merch feels cheap, like it did for the Dynamite merch. But I mean, I'm not really gonna get very upset about any of that. God, all of his cards are freaking horizontal. Okay, so that's all JK. I don't know where I want to put it now, because I don't really want to split Jimin. I might go back through Jimin and put all of his in 3-pocket sleeves, because right now I have a few of them in 2-pocket sleeves, because I wanted to have them face the correct direction. But right now I'm really wanting to like actually save space. That's my bigger concern. So I don't know what I want to do here. I might just split this one from Jimin and then go back later on. God, this binder's getting too full. I'm gonna have to move another section over to my other binder. I just don't know which one. It's the hard part. Maybe I'll move this section with the photos and everything over. I'm definitely gonna have to do something here too, because I have all of their Armypedia postcards, which is supposed to go here at the back. I think I'm gonna move this whole section, like all of this, I think is what I'm gonna move to my other binder. So I'm just gonna put these in pages, but I might not have enough 3-pockets now that I'm looking at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have enough for, God, I have enough for Namjoon. So let's put Namjoon away. Maybe what I'll do is I'll put, because I have 3, I can put them by era. Okay, so I'm gonna put Namjoon away, and then I'm gonna rearrange these, I think, later on. But this video is already super long, so I want to be done with it. Yeah, I think I am gonna do that. But yeah, that's all the questions that I got. I hope I could answer them for you. If you guys ever have any other questions, I tend to ask on my Instagram for like question submissions before I film. Especially these like longer photocard organization videos. And especially if I'm filming a bunch of videos kind of like back to back, because I run out of things to talk about. Like if I don't film a video for 2 weeks, I'll have plenty to talk about when I come back. Okay, I only have 3 of these, so I'm gonna run out. Shit. Okay. I'll have to figure out what I want to do. And I still have all of the tour photocards. Like, this is why I had to split this video up, because otherwise it's going to be like 4 hours. It's going to be 4 hours of me just sitting here. And I went through my questions too fast. No, I'm definitely going to be sitting here. Trying to think what else is going on. There's nothing else that I can think of. Oh, this is my favorite one. I don't have any more of these 3 pockets. I might need to scrounge through some of the ones that I was using. But in the meantime, I guess I can use a 2 pocket. Jeez. And just put the Love Yourself Answer one on the back. So we'll do that. And the Love Yourself Answer one right here. So yeah, all of this is going to go in my other binder. So I'm actually going to open this, take Jimin out, put him in between, take this off, and then we'll get all of this. There we go. And I'm also, I think, going to get his youth mini posters out as well. There we go. Okay, so this binder is done. Jesus Christ. My binders can only flip so many pages at a time. I'm tired. So I feel like the BTS comeback is going to be soon. Because they said it was going to be in October. And it is now, what, the 12th of September? So I mean they're going to have to drop the pre-orders here next week, I would think. Especially if they're going to give us because for, where's my binder? For Mott 7 they gave us 6 weeks, so if they want to give us 6 weeks again, they're gonna have to get a move on. Because it's almost, we're almost at the point where they won't be able to give us 6 weeks, and maybe they only want to give us 5 or what, I don't know how they plan any of this crap, but I'm anticipating it soon. I'm also anticipating Luna coming back soon. I think Luna might come back in October, but I've said that before and I was wrong as hell, so they didn't come back until February, so, you know. I need to get the other thing. I'll just steal this for right now. So let's put away all these Butterfly Dream and Noel exhibition photos. I'm excited for the new comeback though. Because they sounded in the interview that they did with KBS or whoever, they sounded excited. And I mean, they obviously always sound excited about their new albums. They never disappoint, so that's the best part about being a BTS fan, is their music's always good. It might not be what you were expecting, but it's always good. I kind of wonder what the vibe is going to be. Obviously, I don't think this is going to be like the start of a new series or a new, you know, like the way they did Map of the Soul or Love Yourself. I think this will probably be more of a standalone type concept, kind of the way Wings was. Not that I'm saying that concept's going to be anything like Wings. I just mean that it's not going to be the start of a series, I'm pretty sure. But I'm pumped. I'm always pumped to hear their music. It's like a workout. Oh, I didn't answer the question about my favorite album. I got that question. What was my favorite album so far this year? I mean, I have like non-K-pop favorite albums, so I'll talk about those really quick, but I really like Chloe and Halle's Ungodly Hour. That's like my favorite album, I think, so far this year. I also really liked Rina Sawayama's Sawayama album. Those are kind of my two favorites so far that are like non-K-pop. In terms of K-pop, let me see. I have a playlist that I actually don't think I've updated this in a minute, so I know I've updated it pretty well. So this is my best K-pop 2020 playlist here. So in terms of albums, I really liked Red Punch from Rocket Punch. I liked Luna's Hash. I liked Not Shy from ITZY. I liked The Keys by GWSN. TXT's Dream Chapter Eternity. Day 6's album, whatever the hell it was called. That album was really good. D2. Baekhyun's album. Monster. Song of the Sirens by G-Friend. Weekly's debut album, We Are. I already said Not Shy by ITZY. Those are my favorites so far this year. Out of those, which is like my absolute favorite, I don't know if I have an absolute favorite out of those, but those are the ones that have been standing out to me the most. And I need to get a few more One Pocket pages. Okay, I got more One Pocket pages. So I got JK's Youth Clear thingamajigs. So we'll put them away. Just now the other direction. So how have you guys been doing? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what your favorite releases of what year are we in, 2020? Let me know the favorite albums you guys have had, your favorite comebacks. I don't even know if I have like a favorite title track or anything either. My top 20 songs of 2020 is going to be kind of a mess, I feel like. But we'll see how it works out when we get to the end of the year. Oh. I guess we'll do it like this. Do these 3 solo, and then we can do the units. I swear to God, like Jimin, JK, and Hobie are wearing like the same freaking shirt. Like especially Jimin and JK. Like, please give me a break. They did so much for youth, like in terms of this stuff. Like they have these little mini posters. They have those 500 little pre-order photos. They have the normal photo cards. Just, I feel like they did the most for this comeback. Or, yeah. Ugh. Okay. So that's all that crap that is now going to be in this binder. Literally, like, it's the same amount of stuff as what was in the binder previously, so I doubled the size by moving that. But now, let me get the actual cards I'm going to put away in here. Okay, so first up we have Second Mustard. Actually, let me move all the mustard stuff because concert stuff's going to be first anyway. Yes. Okay, I think that's... Yes, that's all the mustard stuff. So we actually have concert stuff up first. And the first thing we're going to have is going to be these Wake Up cards. Wasn't there a Hilary Duff song called Wake Up? That's what I think of every time I say this. But now I'm done with this set. Woo! Yay! I have the group, the unit. I think there's 2 other units, so I'll need to get both of those, and then I'll be able to make a whole 4-page just for that. But I will get another 4-pocket page for Namjoon's set right here. There we go. So we have 1, 2. I swear to God there was a Hilary Duff song called Wake Up. Or if it wasn't called Wake Up was like in the chorus. '90s kids will know what I'm talking about. But here's Namjoon. Jeez. Okay, so we have Namjoon, Jimin, and then we'll have JK here eventually, and I'll put the unit and group over here eventually as well. And then I guess the next stuff I have is Love Yourself Japan. I should be getting my JK Hollow card soon. So 6 out of 8, that was the one I was missing. Okay, so this one's a dupe, so I'll be selling that. And then we have Mr. Jungkook, so this one's a dupe, this one's a dupe. Ooh, almost went off the table. And then we have 5 of 8, 6 of 8. Ooh, I'm gonna finish this today. And then 8 of 8. Cool, so JK's done, so I'm not done with all 3 for Love Yourself Japan. I love this set, it's like one of my favorites. So we are donezo with that. I have a couple units, which I'll probably rearrange all of this, but for right now I'm just going to put them here with the Mott's units. So we're not even going to bother about putting them in order or anything. We're just going to toss them in. And we can work that out later. Next up we have Speak Yourself Final for Mr. Kim Namjoon. So pretty sure I have these in order, yes. So we have 1, 2, 3. This is like not really my favorite set, but part of that is because I'm like actually not a big fan of these white Dionysus outfits. if I'm being 100% honest. But it's okay. I like the bottom set more than the top set. Normally I like the top set where they're in like an actual place, like it's an actual setting, and the bottom set's always just them against like a gray or white or whatever background. I actually like these bottom ones more than the top ones for once, because the top ones are kind of boring. But whatever. Next up we have Mott's, which let me actually put Jimin's cards away first, because I already have the sheet out. So this is a dupe. This is 2 of 8, and then we have 3 of 8. I can never get these things open. And then this is 4 of 8. And then 7 of 8. Yes. So done with Jimin for Mott's. So right in time for the BongBongCon merch to come. That's shipping soon for me. It hasn't shipped yet. But let's put away Namjoon. Yeah. So I completed them all just in time, which is good. So we have Namjoon, 1. Wait, this is the wrong sleeve. So we have Namjoon 1, Namjoon 2, sorry. Namjoon 3, Namjoon 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Cool, so Namjoon done. Jimin done. And then JK is also going to be done. So we have 1, 2, 3. My camera's about to die. Hopefully it doesn't die before I finish. Because I don't want to have to come back and finish this later. 5. 6, 7, and then 8. Cool stuff. Okay. Jeez. Okay, so then that's done. Maybe I'll just get pages now going. Well, actually, let me take these out. I was gonna say maybe I should just get a page going now for these unit cards. But I am incredibly lazy and really don't want to do that right now. I kind of just want to get everything in a sleeve and then come back and reorganize it later. I also have these photo sets, which are these too tall for a 4 pocket? I feel like I remember Jane or someone having a fit about these. They're almost too. Okay, we're cool. Well, I don't have any of the fucking 3 pockets. Shit. Okay, I guess I'm gonna put them in 2 pockets sideways because I'm out of 3 pockets. I hate this. Well, I'm just gonna use one, and I'm just gonna put them back to back. This is why I don't like these stupid things, because they don't fit in anything. So we're gonna have 1, 2. Then we're gonna have 3. So 1 and 3, and then 2 and 4. And these go. What is this from? The final? Yeah. even though they're in the same outfits as Love Yourself in Japan. You would have thought they could have come up with 4 photos from the final photo shoot to make it to where it's not the same outfit as the Love Yourself Japan, but I guess that's asking too much from Big Hit. But anyway, moving right along, we have Second Muster, which is going to go before Undercover Mission. I want to say... Let me see if I do already have this one. So that's a dupe. Okay, let me actually put away these Third Muster things first because they actually have homes. So I now have 4 out of 5 for these. These things are so obnoxious. I don't know why these are so hard to find, but I'm missing 4 or 5. Yes, because we have 1, 2, 3, and then 5. So I'm missing 4 or 5, which I think is another vertical one. Okay. For Second Muster, I have no idea how I want to organize these. That's part of my problem because there's only 6. So that would be 6, 12, 18. Maybe I'll just do 2 9-pocket pages and split Jimin basically over 2 pages. I guess I'll do that. Because it would look stupid any other way. I mean, it's going to look stupid like this, but I think it would look even stupider any other way. So what I'm going to do is June, and then Jimin, and then JK, like that. Pretty sure these are in order, yes. 6 is such a terrible number though, because with 7 I can do what I did with the other, like HOH on stage and epilogue and Third Muster player cards, but because there's 6, you can't do anything with 6. like that is like the worst. So we're gonna do it like this. Oh, that's 3. 2. To at least fill up the freaking pages. I'm not in love with it, but such is life. And we have 4. My problem too is they're all fucking horizontal. It's all horizontal and then 1 vertical. Oh my god. But because it's 6, how many group in units? Are there 6 of the group in unit as well? Because then I could do an 8-pocket and then the bottom can be like 2 group and unit ones. Whatever. I will figure that part out. I might change it to an 8-pocket for right now. Again, I just want to get this over with because I'm tired. But yeah, I think I might do that. This is like a different sheet. I feel like they're my normal ones. I don't know. And then we have these photo sets which come in multiples of 5. Oh my god, Big Hit. Christ. I mean, I guess I have to do a 4-pocket. Like, I don't really have any other option here. Jesus Christ. Especially because I'm out of 3 pockets. So I guess we're doing 4 pockets. Again, I don't know if there's like a particular order for these. I'm assuming not. I think I'm just going to put the 5th one on the back. Are these all horizontal again? Jesus Christ. But it has... They do not care. Okay, I'm not going to like the way that's going to look. So we're going to have all the fucking horizontal ones. Okay, so my camera died right as I was doing that, so I had to stop for a minute. But I put Namjoon here on the back. So we'll go ahead and I think I'm gonna do the photo cards and then do the photo set. So then I'll do the same here with Jimin. Let's see what his photos look like. So he actually has 2 like this. I guess I'll do all the ice cream ones. And then maybe this one. I hate when it's like a weird number like this, like 5, 6. Is this the same way these are going? Yeah. And then we'll put this one here. Okay, so and we got JK. So his are actually mainly vertical, which is nice. And then like this. And then finally we have the one group. God, I'm like hurting my leg. We have the one, or not really group, but the one unit one. I think there's, I don't know how many of these there are. But yes. Okay. So there's that. And then I have these 4th muster cards, which I'm actually not sure what I'm going to do with these. I think I'm just going to set them aside for right now. And then we have 5th, Japanese 5th muster here. We will... You guys will be happy to know that I finally found Jimin's 6 out of 8 for this set. So life is looking good. Maybe I'll just put these 3 back here for right now. And then let me find more 8 pockets. But now I just need to get, I want to get either the Korean or Japanese 4th muster for both JK and Namjoon. Because I have Japanese now. So maybe I'll try and trade for a few of the ones I'm missing. I don't know. It's hard to trade these like older musters and older concerts, obviously, because like no one has them. But here's Namjoon, so we'll put him right here. Because like no one is really like looking to trade them anymore. Low-key, I just wish freaking Big Hit would like re-release some of these mini photo cards, because they could make a lot of money and it would, like, I would rather just give my money to Big Hit than to all these freaking resellers. And then we have JK. I like also don't like the Japanese and Korean 5th muster cards because they're so hard to tell if they're fake or not. Am I putting these in right? No, I'm putting them in. I have these backwards. This is 8 of 8. Because they're like smooth, like they don't have the same texture that the photo cards normally have. So there's like, I feel like number 1, there's so many fakes, and number 2, like it's hard, oh shit, that's upside down. It's hard to tell when they are fake because they're smooth. Though, I mean, The texture of these is still like, it's not as smooth as those like smooth and shiny fake Speak Yourself Final cards are. So you can still tell it's just a little bit more difficult. But anyway, here are those. Maybe I will actually remove these and put them somewhere else because these are more unit cards. I think these are both, how many of these are there? 8? I think there's 1 or 2 more. Yeah, I don't know why they did a unit of 5 and a unit of 2, but I guess there must be 4 of these and then 4 of these. So I think I need the 2 of these where they're in the set and not the gray background. And then obviously I need 3 of these. I think for Japanese 4th muster, yeah, I have 2 out of 8, and then these I have 3 out of 8, so making some kind of progress. I really don't know what I want to do with these 2 though. I also don't really know what I want to do with my full set now, like if I want to try and trade for the Namjoon and JK cards I'm missing, or whether I want to keep that full set. I don't know, so I think I'm just actually going to place these to the side for right now. But that's basically everything that I was going to put away today, I think. I know this was like the world's longest video, but I needed to get everything off of my Wings concept book because that's where it had been sitting. And now this binder's a lot fuller than it had been, which is probably a good thing. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I have for today. I will see you guys soon. Bye.